Guys, this is our new video. It's just been cut and it's awesome. It's from Archie Luxury.
Archie Luxury. Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's do another take. The ultimate.
Can't take my eyes on me. My thoughts on me just grow and grow and grow.
Hi guys, Archie Luxury channel. And today guys, I want to talk about why Rolex is king. And many people say, oh, it's the Ponzi scheme, it's the Rolex Ponzi scheme. No. Back the truck up. Back the truck up. I want to talk about why Rolex is king. And I got a couple little cases in point here. This is a wristwatch that my father bought in the early 90s. It's an Omega Quartz Seamaster. He bought this from Wallace Bishops. And you can see now it's kind of losing time. I think it needs a service, a new battery, and a service. Now, the reason I want to show you this watch is because this was an Omega Seamaster, and you can see the dial very badly damaged. That's because my dad, he took it in the pool. Numerous times, he would even shower with this watch on. Now, the problem is, I said, hey, I remember saying to him in the 90s, I don't think that's waterproof. And he said, of course it's waterproof. It's a Seamaster. It must be waterproof. And the reality is, it's got a push-on back and a non-screw-in shit. Fuck. This is really rooted. A non-screw-in crown, just a push-in. So the whole waterproofing argument for this watch here is rubber gaskets. Rubber gaskets. No screw-in crown. Rubber gaskets. No, it doesn't have an oyster case. Now, I want to show you, this is an abused Tudor. A Tudor from the late 60s. Now, this is using the Rolex oyster case. So yes, this has been used and abused. Yes. It's got a non-Rolex, very nasty aftermarket bracelet after the original bracelet got fucked up. But the thing is, what I'm trying to show you is, because it's got, the back of it has got a special, it's an oyster case. It's an oyster case. Because it's a oyster case, it's also got a screw-in crown. So this piece here will actually, it's got, yes, it's true, it does have gaskets, grommets and gaskets. Yes, it does. It does have a has gaskets as well, but this is actually a manual wind. And although it's been abused, it hasn't suffered the indignity of water damage. That oyster case has saved so many watches. And I gotta tell you, it's amazing that something as simple as a waterproof case with a screw-in crown can make all the difference. My very, very cool Tag Heuer Monaco Caliber 11, I wouldn't really be taking that in water. Yes, it says 100 meters water resistance. I wouldn't be testing that out. Not only is the racing leather strap fucking expensive to replace, but I can see this not ending well. It's not ending well. Chronograph should not be taken into water. The only exception may be a Seamaster chronograph or a Rolex Daytona. But the whole point is, the reason why Rolex is king is because so many wristwatches, you see that fly buzzing around? So many wristwatches have been rooted up by water damage. That's one of the biggest killers. And even if this watch here, even if, you know, it's been abused, used and abused, the fact that it's got an oyster case really does help to keep it running and ticking. So my honest answer is that you are really, when it comes to waterproofing, there is only one way to go. It's that oyster case used on so many Rolex models. The Cellini is not a waterproof case, and look how successful they became. So that's the whole thing. This waterproofing, the fact that the Rolex oyster case, it's an oyster, it's waterproof, provided such protection, not just rubber grommets and gaskets. It provided protection that really saved so many of these watches. And that's kind of a lesson. This is what I find. You look at Cartier, many Cartier pieces. Like, I remember in the early noughties, a friend of my last ex-wife, she wanted to get a watch. She was thinking, do I get a Rolex Datejust or do I get a Cartier Tank Francais? She, being trendy, wanted the Cartier Tank Francais. I mean, fuck me dead. Jackie Onassis had a Cartier Tank. She actually had a Cartier. She had an 18-karat Louis Cartier, but there's some symmetry with the Tank Francais. Princess Di had a Tank Francais in 18-karat, a quartz one in 18-karat. So you understand what I'm getting at. And anyhow, what happened? Fast forward 10, 15 years, she's had 2 children and, you know, life, doing busy stuff like cooking, cleaning, as a lot of female partners are often involved in that. And us men folk too. We're involved in cooking, cleaning, scrubbing, rubbing, all that stuff. I've been involved in it. And anyhow, the Cartier sent the Cartier in for a battery replacement. And then they said, we must service it. And then water damage. And it's because they use fucking rubber grommets and gaskets for waterproofing. And it's not a screw-in crown. And it's not fucking waterproof. It's not waterproof. And even though she didn't swim in an Olympic swimming pool with it, it's not waterproof. So I gotta tell you, Rolex oyster case, that is the reason Rolex is king, because it's always been a big thing about Rolex, waterproofing, the oyster case. And unlike the Omega Seamaster, which is just really a name, my dad said, of course it's waterproof, it's a Seamaster. What sort of Seamaster can't go in water? Well, this fucking one, that's for sure. So I got to tell you, that's really the reason that Rolex is so amazing. That oyster case. It's why so many Rolex oysters are with us today. And you hear stories, people had Submariners where you really, if you're going to take it in water, you've got to really get the seals done every couple of years. Every 2 years, got to be checked. But and a lot of them, some of them have been damaged. Yes, I grant you that. I know sea dwellers that have been damaged because, you know, the rubber deteriorates and that's just life. But a lot of them have been protected because they've got that oyster case, that waterproof oyster case. And this is the whole thing. That oyster case is amazing. It's amazing shit. So the reason Rolex is king is because of the waterproofing. I'm Archie Luxury. This is the Paul Pluta channel. It's the Archie Luxury channel. I want to hear what you think. Comments below, and tell me what you fuckers think of that.
Superhero, more of me. Superhero, all of me. The ultimate, the ultimate. Superhero, you can see. Superhero, more of me. Superhero, all of me. The ultimate, the ultimate. Superhero, you can see. Superhero, more of me. Superhero, all of me. The ultimate is me.
Lousy fuckers!
Never ever sorry.
Hey guys, my name is Paul Pluta. I'm the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3. Guys, I need a bit of help. It's very hard running a YouTube channel relying on Google ads alone. I'm in a special niche and I speak my mind, and I don't have all those Seiko wannabes, all the people who want assurance about their affordable shitters. So I've got to really try hard to bring in the revenue. Guys, if you like my content, if you think I'm a great chap to have around, why don't you help me out? There's a number of ways you can help me out. This will keep me full-time on YouTube. Look in the description of this video for some ways you can help me. You could sponsor me on Patreon. That allows you to send a small monthly amount to me every month. It can be $1, it can be $100, whatever you can afford. The next way you can help me is, well guys, I really need some money to keep things going. Paid reviews. On the Paul Pluta channel, I run paid reviews. For as little as $20 US, I'll give you an opinion of your collection, of what you're looking at. I'll try and answer. There's heaps of other ways you can help me. I do telephone consultancy. For $50 US, I will talk to you on Skype or WhatsApp and answer your horological or personal problems. Any questions, I'll give it a go. Now guys, please help us out. Look down below, and if you could help us out, I will stay here and make videos full-time on YouTube.
Okay?